My name is Sule from Sule's Bakery, and this is Built from Scratch
Ew,
podcast.
don't do that. Hello, and welcome back to Built from Scratch podcast. This is your host, Sule from Sule's Bakery.
And this is your host, Itza with Itza Party.
It's a party.
The microphone's like whacking. I whacked myself with the mic.
And today we are coming to you with a nice episode, a nice and short episode for you guys, because I know we might bore you guys with the 40+ minute episodes.
Yeah, we're going to try to keep them short now from now on.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about branding.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why did I say it like scary? Branding.
Business branding.
Instead of
We should
saying
do
it like
little
branding.
business branding.
Yes. Do you guys know what business branding is? Because
Because we sure didn't.
we don't. No, just kidding. Oh, wow.
We didn't until we met Monica.
Yeah, Monica from Brand Club Media.
But we want to talk about why it's important to brand your business.
Yes,
Because have you seen difference after?
I have. I did some branding updates with Monica, and it helped me a lot. So, what is actually branding? Before we get like into all the little behind details of what actually it is.
A short description of branding, business branding, is creating an identity that helps you stand out.
Okay.
So creating an identity for your business, something that when they see either that color scheme, logo,
Or theme.
or theme, the customers
like
know
think of
it's you.
Yeah.
They think of
You
you.
stand out from others, even though there's a whole bunch of bakers or a whole bunch of other people in your industry, you stand out when you brand
That your branding tells
your
you apart.
business.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, what's your brand? Like, you have a logo now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a website.
Mm-hmm.
You have a color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
You have a theme
Not really.
or a slogan.
I wouldn't say it's a theme,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, cakes, I do all kinds of cakes, not just wedding cakes or celebration cakes, but I do have a color scheme. I did go with a little more elegant, modern logo. And
Your logo's a cupcake. It's not a cake, right?
no, I have a secondary logo,
Okay.
and that's like a little cupcake, but it's like it has the little form of an S representing Sule, and then
The B.
a B. Like, I don't know. Monica, she did a really good job. I just told her I want a cupcake as a secondary logo, but incorporate my business, like my
Okay.
name, my initials. And she did that. So she went like, and she did like an S, a B, and then a cupcake. Like, I'll put it right here.
And so what's your color scheme?
I went more towards like nude colors, pinks, like blush pinks, pastels, and like greens, but like kind of not green like you say, like, oh, lime green or dark green, like not those, like,
sage
like
green.
sage greens. So those are my colors.
Okay. Do you have a slogan?
Yes, it says "Life is sweet, savor it."
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Aw,
What
cute.
are some of the like outstanding points that you benefit from branding?
I feel like, so like it's important because obviously you get recognition.
Mm-hmm.
My mocos, sorry. Recognition. So pretty much like that, like how mine is a little astronaut, the galaxy, balloons, planets,
Mm-hmm.
all that. So, I heard just recently they're like, oh, every time I see like anything galaxy related, it reminds me of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like once you have a brand, or you like a brand, you get recognition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the important one, because you stand out from, like, think about it. Like, and today I actually was thinking about this because when I went to the store
Mm-hmm.
and I was at the bread aisle, there's a lot of bread brands,
Mm-hmm.
like all of them. And there was one that stood out for me because of the packaging.
Yeah.
Like it was different.
Let me guess, the one with the monito on it, the bimbo, or I don't know what.
No,
it is.
those are all white, like Sara Lee, Bimbo.
Yeah.
Like all these brands are same colors, like the navy blue, the white,
Mm-hmm.
the hints of red. And there was one bread package with orange on it. And I was like, oh, this one's different. Like that one caught my attention. They're all the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're all breads, but one stood out to me.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how it's like you get recognition. Like even though you're doing the same thing as other people in your industry, you're having a brand will make you stand out.
I wonder what people think of me, like my clients or people that know me, they're like, what reminds them of me? Because exactly, I do not have like a theme.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like for me, it's the color scheme.
Uh-huh.
Because every time I see the boring colors that you like, it reminds me of you. Rexy!
Go away!
So the other important point that we wanted to talk about when like you brand, why it's important is the trust and credibility.
It creates trust from the clients. Yeah.
But why? Why do you think?
I feel because now that you see, okay, I'm gonna speak for myself, right? If I see a brand that is all like, como dice, in order.
Mm-hmm. Like everything matches.
They have their logo, they have their website, they have their color scheme. I don't know, como que te da esa confianza that you're like, oh, okay,
like
this
they
person,
take their stuff serious.
their person's taking their stuff seriously. It's a company that invests in branding.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're gonna feel like, oh, okay, I think I might be in a right place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Purchasing from them.
Yeah.
Como que sí te da esa seguridad that you're like, oh, okay, this business is legit.
Sí te creen. Because, yeah, it's true. Like, they don't think you're a scam.
Because before I did branding, well, I don't do branding. Before I did my business, I branded my business. There was a client who booked me from out of state, and she was flying in, I don't remember from where, pero vino de un fin de semana, and she was texting me, right? Through Instagram, porque yo todavía no tenía mi website, no tenía nada.
Mm-hmm.
So era puro Instagram. And ya me pidió el pastel, me lo pagó, like she did the deposit. I gave her like the meetup location. And cuando la vi, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're real. Like, I was scared que you were going to be a scam. Dice, your work is beautiful. Dice, rara la vez que yo veo a páginas de pastelerías así como with your work. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, with your type of work. I'm like, okay, like, well, thank you,
Yeah.
O sea, me chuleó mi trabajo.
Yeah.
Pero también te pones a pensar, like, there's no website. There's not, like, a really
I don't have a website.
There's, like, not a really form of how to contact you.
Mm-hmm.
Que digas, oh, okay, this is legit. Porque en mi Instagram, like, I don't have my phone number on there.
Okay.
Y solamente tengo el little botoncito que dice email.
Mm-hmm.
But still, she was like, oh, I was so scared you were going to be a scam porque mucha gente se roba las fotos de otras páginas y las publica and they claim it as theirs.
Yeah.
So when she saw me, she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're real. Y así. So I was just like, okay. No lo tomé muy personal ni tampoco, like, I didn't put much attention to it hasta que now that we were talking about branding, me recordó eso. So I was just like, oh, okay.
I feel like that to me, because I don't have a website. So yes, it's harder for your clients to like give you credibility because obviously like they're like, oh, like I have to write her through DM or you know. But what I noticed is that also you, like your face, is your brand.
Yes.
Because once I started, like, I don't know if you noticed, but before I never used to show my face.
Mm-hmm.
I would show
Your work.
just my work.
Your
and
hands.
that's it. And I feel like as soon as I started showing my face,
People started reaching out.
people started reaching out and talking to me like they knew me forever. Like,
I did. Fíjate que yo también así estaba, like, obviously con mis pasteles, hasta que también empecé a hacer más content y más TikToks y todo. Ya también noté eso, como que la gente más, like,
como que ya se sienten más en confianza because
Yeah.
in a way they know you.
Y
Even though
fíjate,
they
yeah.
don't, you don't know us.
Yeah, no, sí, I feel it that way porque a veces pues a mí también me gusta support small businesses or like order stuff from them.
Or who you're ordering from.
Yeah,
Like,
y me meto a la página and I'm looking at their job, at the work. I'm like, okay, they do good. Pero I cannot put a face to their
that
business.
person, yeah.
No me acuerdo que I think era esta Maroli events. Like she also does balloons. She works a lot.
Oh, Maroli craft events.
Yeah, craft
Okay.
events.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, cuando like yo todavía no la conocía en persona,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like her work. I reached out to her, like, I don't remember, like, we started a little conversation, and out of nowhere she started speaking Spanish. I'm like,
Oh,
you speak Spanish? You're like, hasta yo le dije, you're Mexican? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yo pensé que, I don't know, que eras from Pakistan, or because she would work with Lux events. And I was like, maybe like they're related in some form porque pues trabajaban siempre juntas. And then I was just like, oh, I did not know you speak Spanish. Like, porque yo me metí a su página, like, to look at her work, porque yo miraba when she was getting tagged and everything.
Pero nunca ponía
Y
su
nunca
cara.
ponía su cara.
Oh,
So I was just like, okay. Y cuando me dijo that she, like, que hablaba español, que así de dónde era, I was like, girl, like, yo ni en cuenta. I had a whole different image of you in my head.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
It
That's
does
crazy,
matter.
yeah.
It does matter that que, see, if you don't put your face in
Out
front of
there.
your brand or in front of your business, pues también people are not gonna, they're gonna be like, no, pues I don't know who I'm ordering from.
And there's this one, she's a very talented and has a lot of following and she's booked and busy and she's never shown her face. She's a colleague, like she does balloons and ito, like events. And let me find her. I think it's Off the Wall Events. And she just had a photo shoot to celebrate her, I think it was her 3rd anniversary. Please excuse this noise. But she just had a shoot for her 3rd anniversary and she doesn't show her face. Like, she's still, like, she's that mystery girl. Like I'm about to write her, be like, girl, let me see your face because I'm dying to see your face.
Sí, so ni en el photo shoot she showed her face?
Se tapó con un periódico. En el periódico dice, like, and I thought it was so unique and so cool because you will not see her face. And she's like, we're celebrating like the 3 years celebration. And like, en ningún video, like, has never shown her face.
Okay.
And she has a good amount of following on TikTok. She's like popping on TikTok and yeah. Show me your face.
Es que, bueno, sí, es que también eso también.
But yeah, I guess it depends because I did
depends.
see a difference for me. As soon as I started showing my face, even though I look very beat up when I go set up.
Parece una momia, dude.
Pero yeah, like when I did my first photo shoot and like showing who I was and like, I don't know, I feel like you just build that trust, obviously, like trust, credibility, recognition. Once you brand, you gain all that from branding.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to talk about how or why it's important to brand. My logo, because we said what your logo was. My logo is, I don't know, at this point I don't really have a logo. It's just like, because I don't really use it no more. I just put my picture. But if I need a logo, it's my little astronaut with like being taken away by a balloon.
Yeah, porque Yo también, cuando me contaste that the person was like, oh, every time I see a galaxy, I think of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I do too. Every time I see the color purple, like your colors, like stars, galaxy stuff, astronauts, I was just like, okay, yeah. Like, te me vienes a la mente. Even though you're in my freaking mind all the time. And we're together. Yeah, casi we're together like 24/7, dude. So.
And the slogan, I think I just creating events that are out of this world. I just wanted like to be like to match.
Yeah, like your space worlds.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I will be rebranding anytime soon. I kind of like the colors, the vibe. But at the same time, be careful when you brand, because I feel like my brand colors theme, like everything in my branding, I feel like it draws more like birthday parties and like so I don't know how to combine it to like start bringing in like more elegant, more serious, like we can do the damn thing, like it's not just baby showers, and which there's nothing wrong with, like doing just baby showers and birthday parties, but I feel like let's say somebody's trying to do a wedding, they don't have that credibility from me because it's more like a balloon business. Like, so I feel like those are the things that you need to consider when you're choosing your logo, when you're choosing your colors, when you're choosing what you want it to look like.
Yeah, because it honestly, it does identify you. And it's also related to a competitive reason. Wait, like matter?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I'm a baker, and there's a whole bunch of bakers in the whole world, and here in Colorado too. So if you brand, you stand out from your competitors.
Yeah. So but you're also gonna reach, like if you have a cartoon cake, I feel like more likely you're gonna get those bookings that are like kids. Birthday parties and things like that. Like, yeah. So I might need to rebrand.
So you do consider like changing your color scheme?
I don't know, because I'm like, what would I change it to? That's hard. Like, I don't know. Or do I just make a whole new business?
Because like, before Itza Party, you were half and half.
Half and half party rentals.
And fíjate, so before branding is like, you actually take like a huge step, whether you do it yourself or you hire someone to do it. And yeah, there's like a lot of people that dedicate themselves to that, like branding businesses, and they do an amazing job. But
we all start somewhere.
Yeah. So obviously when I first started, I created my brand.
So did I.
using Canva, using like little images off on the internet, Google and Pinterest, and just threw everything together. Like, I didn't know my color scheme or like my brand or nothing. Like, I just picked out like a cute font,
a cute cake sticker.
Yeah. So, and that was just like my brand.
Mine was like, my little logo was I just chose a very glittery rainbow picture. Because I didn't know what I wanted. Like, and it was just like glittery, like all the rainbow colors. And then I just typed on top of it, like half and half.
Yeah. And I mean, that's our, like, your very first branding, what you can start with. And I mean, no branding is bad.
You can always rebrand. You can always upgrade and
because when I rebranded, I seriously like considered changing the name Sule's Bakery.
Really?
Yeah. I was just like, I don't know, maybe I want something different, or because I was thinking like,
¿Y qué le ibas a poner?
Ahead. I don't know. Like, I was thinking ahead, like, I want to brand my business, but I want to brand it in a way that it's gonna be forever. So that's also a point. Like, if you rebrand, maybe you can rebrand 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or as many times as you want. But for me, I feel like branding it's gonna be like a 1-time thing. you know.
Yeah, because you also don't want to lose your customers that like your brand right now, and then you rebrand and they think that maybe it's a different owner,
Yeah.
and that's why they're rebranding.
Mm-hmm.
But did we hit all of our top or all of our points? We did. If you've ever branded, say it?
Yeah.
Or made a brand or branded your business, let us know who you used. But we asked you guys to like send us like branding companies to like give them a shout out. And obviously give the first agency.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Oh. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. No, the one I typed in for the shout out was Brand Club Media, Monica Renee. I'm not quite sure if she's still doing that because
I
this
don't know.
girl is everywhere. She does everything.
Yeah,
But I'm
you can
pretty
always
sure
reach out
you
to
can
her.
always reach out to her if you like her work.
And again, she made our brand like for the podcast.
She made the Built from Scratch logo, and then she made my brand. She designed everything. She
And your
made my
website.
logo, my website, my secondary logo, my slogan, everything. And she did a pretty good job. I was really satisfied. I'm very
And-
satisfied.
We have the Colorado Branding Agency. So they're here in Colorado. Somebody sent the Brandsman Marketing Agency.
Okay.
And the last one is Flow State Branding in Colorado.
Okay.
So there's 4 branding agencies that you can always reach out to if you want to, I don't know, just take the step to make a brand for your business. Reach out to them.
Remember,
Reach out to us.
investing is always part of your business, and it's not going to be always easy or cheap. It's going to take some time,
But it's
and
worth it.
It's worth it. So keep up the good work. Don't worry about going back or doubting if you want to keep your name. It all depends on you. So your brand is your personality, your identity.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely, like, it's necessary when you have a business.
I can't wait to see yours.
My what?
Your brand, like if you
Oh,
ever
if I change
rebrand.
it? I don't know. It's hard. I think I'll just...
Or if you guys have an idea, she can take ideas, like if she wants to keep her galaxy theme, like maybe, I don't know, convert it into like more elegant, fancier
like a
space
yeah.
theme.
I don't know.
know.
I can't think of it like right now. I would have to like sit down and like really
Look at all the inspo or contact someone, but
yeah.
yes.
I know. Did you know that I got the name It's a Party from like somebody?
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, like I didn't even think about that. I'm like, oh, I could have thought about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'm gonna take ideas and your input to like rebrand. But now that we're talking about branding, we also gotta tell them what we're doing this year. Our branding events. Yours is coming first.
Yes. So in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, it's gonna be my bakery, Sule's bakery anniversary number 5, and I'm pretty excited for that. I am having my theme related to my brand, so my logo is gonna be everywhere. My what would you call it? Like
Your colors.
my color palette, and I'm gonna be launching my new service, which you guys already took a sneak peek of it, which is the cake bar cart. I decided to kind of like push it out just to get like content for Valentine's, but it's officially going to be launched out in my anniversary celebration, and I already have it booked for May, and it's not even out yet. So I'm pretty excited for that. Like making a big deal about it. Like I feel like I'm taking my business seriously, and that's why that was one of the reasons I wanted to brand it, because I see myself going further with this.
Nice.
And she also has.
I have my 5th anniversary also
as well,
a month after yours. I want to do it more like kind of like the idea that I had for Valentine's or Galentine's. So it'll be like I don't know, like a vendor and client get to know each other, kind of like. So I want to give the opportunity to like different vendors to be there, and like some of the clients that I've had that are also like friends, like come out and like we all eat and like spend time together, kind of like network, kind of like a networking event, but we're celebrating that It's Party's been in service for 5 years.
Yeah, I also for my like my guests, I did also business owners and some of my clients.
Yeah, see,
So
that's
I mean,
nice.
it's nice because there's business owners who have supported me all the time, and there's clients who have been there cheering me up all
like
the way.
repetitive
So
clients.
I appreciate all that.
Yeah. So yeah, that I think that's it for today. We just wanted to talk to you about branding and why it's important, and what's coming for us like in this couple of months.
We hope to get a lot of exciting guests on here, all kinds of guests.
If you'd like to come to one of our events, please let us know.
You'll be invited.
Oh, wow. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for staying for this whole video. If you have any questions, let us know. Give us a big thumbs up.
Like and subscribe, and hasta la vista, baby. Girl, I'm gonna be jumping on those trampolines when we go to the next guests. Boing, 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 boing.